Hello, tech enthusiasts. Welcome to the Daily Bite. Let's get into today's top tech stories. OpenAI pulls the plug on Sora video platform. In a surprising move, OpenAI is shutting down its Sora video platform just months after launching it. The company is discontinuing not just the standalone app, but other video functionalities as well, calling it a strategic shift in priorities. Sora generated a ton of hype when it was first announced, with those incredibly realistic AI-generated videos that had everyone talking. But apparently, it's not fitting into OpenAI's current roadmap. This raises some questions about what OpenAI is focusing on instead. Are they doubling down on ChatGPT and language models? Working on something completely new? It's also a reminder that even the biggest AI companies are still figuring out which products actually make sense long-term. For anyone who is building workflows around Sora, sorry, looks like you'll need to find alternatives. A jury just found Meta and Google negligent in a landmark social media addiction case, and we're talking real money here. The plaintiff was awarded $3 million total. Meta's on the hook for $2.1 million because they were found 70% responsible, and Google/YouTube owes $900,000 for the remaining 30%. The trial lasted 9 days, and this verdict could open the floodgates for similar lawsuits. This isn't just about one case. It sets a legal precedent that platforms can be held accountable for addiction-related harms. Both companies will definitely appeal, but this could force a serious rethinking of those engagement-driven algorithms that keep us all scrolling. Google's new AI compression. Yes, it's like Silicon Valley's Pied Piper. Google just unveiled TurboQuant, a new AI memory compression algorithm, and the internet immediately started making Pied Piper jokes. If you watched Silicon Valley, you know exactly what I'm talking about. TurboQuant achieves near-lossless compression for AI models, which is basically what the fictional Pied Piper company did in the show. The algorithm is designed to tackle memory overhead in AI systems, which is actually a huge bottleneck right now. Google's presenting it at ICLR 2026, and if it works as advertised, this could make running large language models way cheaper and more accessible. Life imitating art, I guess. Apple's Siri gets a massive AI makeover. Apple is giving Siri the biggest transformation since its 2011 debut, and they're going all in. On June 8th at this year's WWDC, Apple will unveil a completely redesigned Siri experience coming to iOS 27 and macOS 27. We're talking a standalone Siri app, a fresh interface, and way deeper AI capabilities baked right in. There's even a new Ask Siri button in the works. This is clearly Apple's response to the growing pressure from ChatGPT, Claude, and other AI assistants that have made Siri feel, well, pretty outdated. The standalone app approach is interesting because it signals Apple wants Siri to be more than just a voice command tool. It could become a central hub for AI interactions across the Apple ecosystem. If they pull this off, it might finally give iPhone users an AI assistant that can compete with what's out there. CERN moves antimatter by truck, a world first. Scientists at CERN just did something straight out of science fiction. They successfully transported antimatter by truck for the first time ever. The base experiment team loaded up a trap containing antiprotons and drove it to another location without losing a single particle. Now, if you're thinking this sounds incredibly dangerous, you're not wrong to wonder. Antimatter annihilates on contact with regular matter, releasing huge amounts of energy. But the containment technology has clearly reached a point where this is actually feasible. So why does this matter? Up until now, antimatter research has been stuck in fixed laboratory locations. Being able to transport antimatter between facilities opens up completely new possibilities for experiments and collaboration between research centers. It's one of those breakthroughs that sounds simple, but represents years of engineering work to make it safe and practical. Pretty wild that we're now casually trucking antimatter around. Is this information helpful? Let me know in the comments. Tap like, hit subscribe, and share with a friend. It really helps the channel. See you in the next edition of the Daily Bite.